Farnborough 3, unfortunately Taunton 2. First of all, Rob, happy birthday. You don't look a day over 52, by the way.
Thank you.
And
I feel more right this moment, I've got to be honest.
Well, that's it. It's unfortunate not to give you the birthday gift of a win. What do you make of the 90 minutes?
I think for the first half we were poor. You know, it's probably the worst we've been, and we weren't at it at all in any way or form. They deserved their win. They scored at very difficult times, you know, early and then just before half time. So that made it really difficult. We were against it. We changed the shape a little bit with what we had. And second half, brilliant, you know, completely different side. And we were the ascendancy for the whole half. But they broke the game down as soon as we got the goals. And, you know, when you score 3, it makes it hard. But we came back again. And we did show something. We showed a bit of spine, which is good, and there was a reaction and all the right things. And we ran, head, kicked and tackled and did as much as we could, and we scored 2 goals away from home, and really and truly that should be enough. But goals were soft, goals were poor, you know, apart from the third. Not good enough. It's just not good enough. It's hard to chase. They've got some very good players here, you know, there's no doubt about that. You know, they've invested very well in their squad, and they've got some really good players here. But, you know, you could see in the second half how they dropped and we grew. The ascendancy was massive. But we didn't quite do enough today. Although we didn't have quite enough control for long periods, and their experience, I thought, got them through in the end.
And as you say, scoring at kind of awkward times, and it was almost anything you can do, I can do better sort of thing. And there's just goal after goal, and as you say, 2 goals away from home, it should be it. So I suppose my next question would just be, I don't want to say obviously after a loss you have key performances, but were there anyone that you thought stood out today?
Busey today is probably our best attacker today. You know, and he's conceded 3, and he'd be really disappointed himself. And I don't think you could really pull anybody out and say he played really well. Chambo again was, you know, he's played in about 3 different positions today, and he was superb. But you know, they'll all take it on the chin for a loss like that, and I think that's the same as what I've got to do, and as well as the rest of the management team. But it was difficult today. You know, we've seen the 1 or 2 people we haven't got available today, so it was a tough one. But listen, nothing's decided in September, nothing's won, nothing's lost. You can see the league results today, you know, and much as we want to rely on ourselves and sort of do what we do, you know, sometimes things can help you outside of it.
And I suppose you mentioned the sort of injury thing in the team maybe not being 100%. How do you think that impacted on the game today?
It does. We had no natural balance. And Kari had played 90 minutes for Bristol City under 23 against Sheffield United, so quite rightly we couldn't start him, or quite rightly, you know. So that takes away your balance with no Jay and no Jake, who's injured for another few weeks. So it's very difficult. But you know, the lads, they're part of the squad. They've got to step up to the plate. That's why they're here, you know. But there was quite a few round pegs and square holes today, you know, and it worked at times, and they gave their best, but it wasn't quite right. We didn't have a lot of balance. It didn't feel right the first half, but we had to do what we had to do. We got lads out injured. We had cry-offs yesterday, so it was tough. But listen, everybody's going through it at the moment. It's part of it. You know, you deal with it, and it's how you get through it now for the next few weeks. It is what it is.
It is what it is. And I know we've mentioned Paul a couple of times in these interviews. Moving on to, say, Weston on Saturday in the FA Cup second qualifying round, what do we make of them?
It's a Somerset derby. They're a good side. You know, they've got a great setup, got all the bits. But for me at the moment, we've got to patch them up, see who we got available, see who's not injured. Let's get to Paul first. Let's get that one out of the way. See, maybe we might get one back. I don't know. Yeah, it's very literally by the hour at the moment. So we'll deal with Paul first, and then we'll move on to the FA Cup. And I don't think they'll need any picking up for the FA Cup. They realise what game it's going to be. You know, everybody's going to be right up for that. You know, they can have some fresh meat Friday night.
That's it. It feels like transfer deadline day every day.
It does at the moment.
Thanks very much, Rob.
Cheers.
Cheers.